March 3rd through March 9th. Let's get what's the vibe for this week or energy check. I am just going to not do astrology with this today, and I'm going to direct you right to my mentor, someone who has pulled me along my spiritual journey and who is also a friend, Shaun White at Chasing Chiron. He's on TikTok, he's on Instagram, I think he might be on YouTube. He has laid out a transit from March 1st to April 12th. That hitting me like a ton of bricks. I go through these things alongside with you. And so this big spiritual test he talks about, he is an absolute expert, the best there is out there. Go check him out. Go follow him and go in there to see if any of those big themes have been happening for you. So I'm relying upon my guides and my intuition here to do our own vibe check from March 3rd to March 9th, and I will let Shaun speak the astrology for this week. We are starting with the devil energy, and that is exactly why I said what I said, because there is a lot happening. There are a lot of spiritual tests coming, and look at the first card that came out, the devil energy. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. It's all a good thing. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Karma wheel, karma cycles, overall energy. This is in reverse. We're going back in to be tested, just like I said, with some karmic things that we're working through, and as Shaun is referring to, spiritual tests. Now that's happening from March 1st to April 12th. This is just this week, but I'm sure some of that vibe is part of this. Okay. So we're going to incorporate that into all we do. The devil energy, nothing to be afraid of. The devil energy is bringing up those self-sabotaging behaviors. It could be drugs. It could be alcohol. It could be sex. It could be all of these things. It could be a bad partnership. It could be negative thinking about yourself. It could be lack of self-worth. All of those things, toxic traits, all of that, the things that plague you, the things you're trying to tackle, what's the biggest one for you? Those things might be coming to the surface and you might be tested on them, even if you feel like, oh, I've done it. I've passed that test before. Well, let me know. Let me know if you've had a tower moment. Tower card didn't come out. I had a tower moment where it's like, you have no choice but to figure out your path and to decide where you want to be, right? And that happens, and it's not a bad thing, even though abrupt change can hurt and it can be confusing. And if you're going through anything, that's fine. But in corporate America, I teach change management and agility and really being able to see the opportunity in all that happens to you. And I'm not saying to be toxic positive in that if something bad happens, you shouldn't grieve. You are here. We have the beautiful ability, our souls in this physical world, to feel emotions ranging from the anger, frustration, sadness, all the way to love. And our spirit guides and our guardian angels and God operates on the highest vibration of love and gratitude and authenticity. We don't always operate at that level. To communicate clearly, we have to get up there so the frequencies get tuned in and we can hear them. But we have the beauty and also benefit of experiencing the lows. And the reason I say that is because the highs are higher when you feel the lows, and your soul is here to evolve, to master things. And if you were already a master on it, you'd be at this high level. Okay. And so what we're doing is we're working with these lower vibrational, tough issues, tough things, devil energies, in order to be able to overcome and our soul evolve and to be able to ascend. Ascend is the word I'm looking for. Okay. So don't be afraid of the change. Even if it's abrupt change, it's meant for your higher good, and you have to have the faith to believe that. Tuesday, we have the Hangman in reverse, which means action, forward momentum is happening. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is a loss. There's a loss in the area, relationship of love or something that you love. Feeling separated from that. Something that you thought was there is taken away. We have heavy Thursday, Knight of Wands in reverse. There is a strong, that's my sign for narcissistic energy, okay? Not being honest with yourself. It's like a trickster. It's a card that we often trick ourselves by going through those old cycles and giving excuses and saying, well, this happened, so it's okay. Be really careful of that thinking as you go through this spiritual test that we're going to be going through over the next month and a half, okay? And then another karma card. So interesting, Friday. We have that reap what you sow card in reverse. And so that means we're in it. This is happening right now, okay? So things are coming back around. That's why it's in reverse. It's coming back around. Not a bad thing. It's a great thing. So even though I had a tower moment and I had abrupt change in my life, it's like, well, what am I doing with that? It is knowing that that is the linchpin to your next ascension, to pull in all of those higher things, to be able to serve you better, to live in purpose, and to align closer to God, which to me, it's like, okay, I'll take the tower moment if we can get me closer there, okay? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? You are feeling a little bit separated. You are feeling a little bit of loss. You are feeling like, where's my gift? Where's my support? Where's my stability? A lot of that might be happening for you this week. And Sunday, rest assured, this for me is always the card of hope. Look, a little solemn. We're looking at this. I only have these 3 cups here. 3 ain't great because it's 3 out of 10, right? But see this hand from God, see this divine, there's an offering there. So in your despair, in anything that's going on with you, believe and trust God, source, universe, creator, whatever it is for you. For me, it's God, that there is a hand of help. There is assistance. There is using things that might be heavy on your heart for your highest good, okay? I'm going to get a what's the vibe here. I'm looking at our time as well. Trapped, stuck, no option, unforgiveness. Things that you might be feeling, okay? Oh, and beautiful. Then we have blocked in reverse. Okay, you're completely blocked, right? You're completely blocked. It's in reverse. This is about getting unblocked. You were trapped in this particular situation, okay? Trapped. And then we have blocked in reverse, the total opposite of that. So that's exactly what I was saying, is working from one thing, feeling this way, to unleashing and getting unblocked and being able to release. So that's going to be really important for you. Anything that's coming up, this is the time, and you have the opportunity and free will to make these choices for yourself. If I can help you in any way, let me know what's going on in your life and we can navigate these things together. My name is Janine Colavito, your soul coach. And I, from the bottom of my heart, please check out Shaun White at Chasing Chiron to guide you along this spiritual test that's happening. And if so, he can break it down. He is definitely the expert in this space. Take care, everybody.